The red dust of the South African earth chokes the air, thick with the shattering of dreams, a desperate scramble for air beyond this land. The Refugees Act, a whisper of salvation, a fragile lifeline for those fleeing the gnawing terror, the relentless persecution, the crushing weight of a future ripped apart. Every hurried packing of meager belongings is a frantic prayer, each mile to the coast a desperate leap towards a promised shore, the weight of shattered lives and fading hope a crushing burden. The act, meant to shield the broken, now feels like a cruel taunt, a bureaucratic labyrinth of delay and indifference. The stigma burns, the whispers follow, and the vast ocean to America looms, a terrifying unknown. The names Malema and Ramaphosa echo like thunder, their contrasting visions now meaningless as the ground shifts beneath their feet. Malema's fiery pronouncements, once a distant roar, now feel like the prelude to an inferno. Ramaphosa's promises of stability crumble to dust as the very foundations tremble. A suffocating tension grips the air. Malema's shadow lengthens, whispers turn to shouts of a power grab, a nation teetering on the brink. Every news report, every hushed conversation fuels the growing dread, the frantic urgency to escape before the storm breaks. The possibility of a future here dissolves with each passing moment, replaced by a primal need to flee, to survive. But the promised land, the whispers of streets paved with gold turn to ice. No sprawling estates await, only a bewildering maze of forms, endless waiting, a bureaucratic nightmare that threatens to swallow them whole. Weeks, months, an eternity, without work, the gnawing hunger, the desperate search for a roof, any roof, to shield them from the alien sky. Survival screams louder than dreams. Any job, any backbreaking labor in fields, kitchens, factories, a desperate clawing for sustenance. Skills and education, once badges of honor, now worthless scraps of paper. The tongue a heavy, useless weight. Every glance is a potential threat, every interaction a minefield of misunderstanding. The warmth of community replaced by the cold indifference of strangers. Yet, a flicker of hope remains, a desperate clinging to the outstretched hands of aid organizations, the lifeline of a shared language, a shared past. This journey is not a hopeful stride, but a desperate scramble. America, a distant beacon, a gamble against impossible odds. They carry not just belongings, but the raw, visceral fear of what they leave behind and the terrifying uncertainty of what lies ahead. Their spirit, though battered and bruised, burns with the fierce, primal instinct to survive.